So this isn't a video I thought I would ever have to make about this thing. For those that you follow Ultra4, you kind of get what's going on. If you're like on the insiders part of that thing, if you just follow Ultra4 because it's cool and you like it, then this might help you understand what's going on. So Ultra4 for the 2024 season whole is up in the air. Guy named Dave Cole started it way back when, doing King of Hammers stuff, and he sold it about 2 years ago to a guy named Jason. Jason, a couple days ago, has announced that he is pulling from Ultra4, whether that be selling it, giving it away, what have you, but he pretty much said that he's not doing it this coming season, which really sucks. Been working on this thing for over a year to race in that series. Kind of good thing, I guess you could say, is Dave Cole, the guy who sold it originally, kind of in the talks of buying it back or it being given to him, or he can just take it over, some weird legal stuff. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but he might take it back over if he wants. It's a lot of work. He may not want that work. There's also potentially other buyers for it that might want it and do something with it. But as of now, the 2024 season is not going to happen. He's pretty much let the track owners and the park owners know that they're not racing anymore, and obviously they have a business to run at their off-road parks and tracks and what have you, so they're not going to reserve that for an old race series that's no longer, just in case it comes back. So that sucks because I put a lot of work in this thing. I've never crossed the start-finish line at Ultra4. I've never had a truck. So while I'm not a racer, in a lot of people's eyes, I was aspiring to be. So this really sucks. Hopefully it continues on. Out west, there's tons of racing series: Score, Best in the Desert, Nora, Baja, all those out west series. There's tons of them out there. On the East Coast, we don't have stuff like that. We have rock racing series, the rock bouncers and the high horsepower things, and they hit a ledge with 900 horsepower and go 15 feet in the air. That's not what this truck is. It would hit a couple bumps and then 15, 20 feet in the air like that, something's going to go happen. It's not a rock bouncer, and I don't want it to be. I don't want to do that. So hopefully the series gets taken over, or another series with a different name and different owners and different everything stands up and it becomes a thing. Because around here in North Carolina and all the surrounding states, we have side-by-side racing and rock bouncing. That's about it. The side-by-side, I'm sure you guys have seen on our social medias. That's getting ready to get built in a few weeks. Want some stuff from S3 Power Sports and some other people get here. I was kind of preparing that to race Ultra4 as well, and another series around here, which is Cores. So they just mainly UTV side-by-side stuff. So yeah, the fate of this thing has been kind of determined unless something happens. But we're not giving up on it. The past 4 days, today's Wednesday, so Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today, I've kind of been hitting this thing decently hard. Friday, I got a good afternoon. Monday, I had a customer no call, no show on us, so that released me of working on trucks for Apex Overland all day. doing the day-to-day stuff mainly, so I got to concentrate on this thing. I hit it off and on yesterday a little bit, and today Jen worked on this thing. She did a lot of work to this. She got the full harness pulled out of it. But back of my mind, like, what are we doing with this thing? You know, it can't be a race truck if there's no races to enter. So it might just become a really, really badass off-roader. I did pull the secondary transfer case out of it, went back to a single case. If nothing happens, we'll go back to dual cases, and we'll have low, and we'll do some bigger tires and all that stuff. And maybe out west one day. It's a haul and a lot of money to go out there for one race over a weekend. I don't have full ride sponsors. I don't have that stuff. I've had a ton of companies help me out, which has been amazing. Real quickly, Warren, Baja Designs, Radflow, KMC Wheels / Wheel Pros, and BFG. They've helped me out one way or another with this thing. The rest of the stuff I've bought with my hard-earned money. So it really sucks. Really sucks. A lot of time, decent amount of money thrown into this thing, and its fate's up in the air. Hopefully someone buys the series and starts it, or someone stands something else up, and hopefully it's someone from the East Coast so they understand that there's stuff out here to race. But yeah, we're going to keep driving on with it. Quick update on it is, as you can see in the camera, rear firewall's done. That's in a video I've already shot. It'll come out after this video because I need to get this thing out there. I had one of the companies I just mentioned reach out and ask me what my plans were. So I've got to have an answer. So we're going to keep building it. It will just be a really freaking cool off-roader, and it will be street legal, believe it or not. So drive it on the street. But big things that have changed in it is Monday I went to go lay in the wiring harness that I wired up a year ago, and I just wasn't happy with it. I'm not gonna half-ass something on this thing. Wasn't happy with it. Like, the work I did was great. I just didn't like the look and the feel, if that makes sense, of the wiring harness and how it was laying in and how it looked, and some of the connectors aren't the best and all this stuff. So hopped on the Google and the YouTube and found a company called Lexus V8. I'm pretty sure his name's Tim. LexusV8.com. I'm pretty sure that's his YouTube as well. He makes wiring harnesses for the 1UZ, 2UZ, and 3UZ. Talked to him on the phone multiple times in the past couple days. We pulled the harness out of this. I say we, Jen did. I hardly did anything. And it's getting shipped to him in the morning along with the ECU. He's going to do some ECU trickery so I don't have check engine lights from the systems that have got deleted out of this thing, and clean up the harness, give me a new harness that drops in, kind of plug and play, ready to go. I got to do a little wiring when it gets here just for some basic stuff. So that is that. Really sucks about that is the harness that I had made tied into the body harness that I had cut down, which controlled the brakes on this. I was using the Toyota electric master cylinder and brake booster combo. Did some wiring trickery to make it work, and now that can't be used because the VSC and the ABS and all that computer wizardry isn't used anymore. So they've ripped it out. As you can see, it is completely missing, and we're going Chevy Astrovan Hydro Boost and a master cylinder from the Astrovan as well, which I'm pretty sure someone, I think Morgan, said I should do that, or it might have been Trey or Will or one of my buddies said I should have done it a long time ago. One of those things is I like to learn the hard way. So I got to redo that corner of the firewall to incorporate that, which isn't a big deal. I'll have that done in about a day. Got to make a whole pedal assembly and all that. Wide Open Designs and another company make a universal kit. Looking at the measurements online, it just doesn't work for me. Plus, I can save $400 to $600. I have a plasma table, and I'll just do it myself. Kind of how this whole build has been, right? So, yeah, this just really sucks, but we still have a truck at the end of the day. So the YouTube videos will continue on this thing. I'm gonna continue it. I mean, I love this thing. It's awesome. Whenever I have the seats in it and I sit in it for a minute, it's really cool. So continue it. So fair not. But yeah, I'll do a quick little B-roll thing of stuff I've got done, and maybe some explanation of what's going on, and like little future plans really quick. Depends on how long this video is. I don't want to bore you with me just talking. So yeah, for all the sponsors that have helped me out, don't worry, I'm going to keep going. For those that are watching and following the build, I'm going to keep going. And then we've already got, like I said, the side-by-side, I already talked about it. Waiting for stuff to come in for that. And then after that, there's something else out in the parking lot that's getting some big things under it. I've already got like 3 or 4 more projects in my head. So this one's got to get out and on the trail. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, all the fun YouTuber, influencer things like to say. See you guys later.